Time now is 6:16. Congress is working to strike a deal on a $483 billion small business package to help small businesses around the nation affected by the coronavirus pandemic. It's the fourth of its kind in response to the crisis. Local Congressman Dr. Ruiz joins us live this morning to discuss what's going on in Washington. Good morning, Congressman. Thank you for waking up early to speak with us. Talk about this latest stimulus bill, your efforts on it, and I understand you're heading over to D.C. to take a vote on it on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm actually taking the red eye tonight to get there in time to vote tomorrow morning, as early as tomorrow morning is what we're hoping. So this bill, it has $250 billion to replenish the Paycheck Protection Plan for small businesses. In addition to the $250 billion, we were successful in adding another $60 billion that will go to the community banks. These are the banks that nonprofits use, also women-owned businesses, veteran-owned businesses, and minority-owned businesses, because we knew that one of the problems with the initial program was that the large businesses were only allowing new applicants from pre-existing contracts. So many of the small businesses were excluded. In addition to that program, there's $50 billion extra for the Economic Impact Disaster Loan, $50 billion more for small businesses through the Small Business Administration. This is the other program that helps small businesses. In addition to that, there's $75 billion that will go towards hospitals and clinics, people in the front line, and $25 billion will go towards more testing, because we're still behind the curve in testing. We're putting a lot of money into this in the hopes that we can purchase more tests for the American people, because we're nowhere near where we need to be right now.
We're not even close. Talk to me about that, the testing. What do you think is the holdup in getting the widespread testing out there that we need?
Well, there's plenty bottlenecks. One is that the president has not used the full authority of the Defense Production Act, assigning multiple companies in multiple industries to produce not only the tests, but also the ingredients to go into these tests. And the other problem with testing is that there are bottlenecks in terms of the reagents and the turnaround time in those different locations. Look, Riverside County has only tested 1 to 2% of its population. When we're talking about widespread testing, we're talking about trying to figure out the prevalence of coronavirus in our community. That means we have to be testing up to 30 to 40% of our population routinely to make sure that we have a good picture and we can identify new cases, isolate them, and contain them as soon as possible. In the absence of widespread testing, what the positive test that the county is reporting to us is reflective more of the county being able to do the test than the actual prevalence of the coronavirus.
Yeah, we have a long way to go. All right, thank you so much for that insight, Congressman. Coming up in our next half hour, we're going to talk more about the congressional efforts on this bill.